What's your favorite Game album?
It's got to be Documentary 1. And but Doctor's Advocate was like a different side of Game, and that was Pissed Off Game. Which hey, I loved when Game went at G Unit. I thought that was fucking awesome. That's why I was asking about Buck, because I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I hate to see. I hate to see. Man, like our folks, man, go at it, man. It was entertaining, but I'm glad they got that shit worked out, man. But like, for me, Doctor's Advocate to me is Game's best album. It's my favorite, like, and I'm a big documentary fan because it was the first thing to introduce the world to, you know, Game like on the solo thing, like, but. The records that's on the Doctor's Advocate, that only fuck with you on 2 occasions when I'm drunk and I'm high.
Yeah.
Listen, the stuff that he was talking about on that record. See, a lot of times fans, man, they take us hip hop guys for granted, man. They get caught up in the singles we push and think, oh, that's what the whole album gonna be about, right? You know what I mean? Some people just buy the singles and that's what they like, but like, man, the stuff that he was talking about on that record, like how he looked out for his crew, you know, just different things. Like, I took you to award shows. There go Jay right there. Where? Right there. Like that kind of shit, you know, let you drive the Bentley and then check the mileage. Like, I can relate to that shit, man, because when it come to being a leader, man, we got to step outside the norm to do things for people around us, because a motherfucker, they waiting to say, you got all that money and you feel me? You ain't doing that. So it's like people forget the first time. Now, put it like this. People remember the first time you tell them no, but they forget the million times you said yes. So that record, nigga, that record right there, crazy after Doctor's Advocate. And then the one with the Swift, dun, 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 dun. Like, he said, walking in the building, I saw my...
Welcome to the Jungle? Or no, welcome...
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one with...
The hook kind of went like that, I thought.
Yeah, the hook is like, dun, 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 dun.
Party.
You pulling up, you looking up, but hey, that was the Game's hardest fucking verses on that motherfucker, man. But yeah, Doctor's Advocate, man, to me, hands down, man. Like the beats, nigga, the 40 English, the old English letters, like it was just, he was in his groove. He was in his groove, man. And a lot of times when you gotta, when you're back against the wall and you gotta prove to a motherfucker that you really deserve your spot, it make you go even harder, man. And that Doctor's Advocate, man. Hey, man, salute Game, man. That shit was dope. But then on the LA Confidential, you remember that song? Money, oh, money, money. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, that shit was hard, man.
Like you said about the Doctor's Advocate, that's kind of like I'm trying to do with the podcast. I took that the idea of being like, I was told my buddies didn't want to interview people. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to interview everybody, and I'm going to get the best and the best and the best, and I'm only getting the best. And I wasn't letting nobody tell me no, and then now look at me. Yeah, now I'm interviewing the best. Little flip.
Thank you, my guy. And sometimes, man, you gotta go when everybody going left and right. You gotta go straight. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna believe in what you got going or see what you see your vision. A lot of people are nearsighted. You know, a lot of people make decisions based on what's gonna happen in the next minute. Sometimes masterminds like us, man, we on some, man, we thinking about centuries from now, you know, and hey, you got to keep doing what you got to do, man. You reached out to yourself, man. I hit you back, you know what I'm saying?
You're always good for that. You've always been good for replying to fans and me. So,
no problem, man.
I appreciate that big time.
Yeah, I feel like as a person selling the product, me being a product in my music, like, you got to have customer service. Like, you got to have good customer service as well. Like, some CEOs, they don't want to hear complaints or compliments on their product. They just want their money, and who gives a fuck? As long as we're making more than we're losing. But me, I want to have I want to have a conversation with my fans. I want to be able to talk to a person. They be like, hey man, yo, man, that song to the sunny day, man, or I should have listened, got me through this, man. Like, because when I digest what people tell me they like from me, when I create my music, I'll say, okay, I want to give them what I want to give them, and then I'll say, okay, now I got to add some of that stuff that all these people came and told me they like from me. Let me give them some more of that pain music as well. So I feel like that shit keep me going. You know what I'm saying? When you make modifications to what you got going on based on your consumer, man, you stay paid and relevant forever.
I just gotta stay. I want to stay on the straight line and just do what I want. If somebody's gonna give me no, then you keep myself
exactly.
on.
And when they give you no, long as you handle it respectfully, later on down the line, you might ask the question again, and that person might be in a different mind state in a different time in their life, and they might do it. They might be like, man, yeah,
you can't
feel me? But some motherfuckers, when they get told no, some people get the attitudes and they, then now you ain't gonna never get no chance. You know what I mean? So that's how you got to handle. You got to handle winning and being defeated with the same grace and dignity.
That's for sure. That's for sure. You can't win the lotto if you don't have a ticket.
In real life.
Yeah. So if I don't ask you or anybody, if I don't ask any artist or hockey player that we've been interviewing, if I don't ask, you can't get told no unless you've tried.
True. In the words of 2 Chainz, true.
Yeah. Is your dad still your manager?
Nah, my manager is A-Dot. But my dad is like, he's my life manager.
Yeah, because that's who I dealt with through back when I got the features off you, I think. Yeah,
he's still around though. Like, he doing other things. We selling Zoom energy. Like we helping a lot of people from COVID-19 affected by different things that are paying high prices on their bills, like light bills, $300, $400. We're getting their light bills down to $40 and $50. You know what I mean? And it's all real. So, on my Instagram page, follow me to the people that's looking, Lil Flip 713 all around the world, and we'll be posting more about it. But yeah, we invested in the energy, I own Exotic Pop. We got the Big Mo soda. We just, like, on June 27th, that's an H-Town, like, screwed up click like holiday. That's when June 27th, the biggest, most successful screw tape came out. And that's what it's called, man. So we with Exotic Pop, and we gave Big Mo his own drink. We gave Big Hawk, DJ Screw, and Fat Pat. And we had DJ Screw's sister there, Red. We had Hawk's wife there, Misha, and his son, Lil Hawk. We had Fat Pat, little boys, he was there. They were there. Chris Ward was there. And Misha. Yeah, like, everybody was there. Big Mo mom was there. But it was dope, man. It was like a family reunion type thing. And then the basketball star, TJ Ford came through, H-Town legend. And we just said things we was gonna do, man, and we did it, man. And utilizing music for me to put out video games. Like, my video game is out right now. It's called H-Town Fight Minis. It's on Android.
Sorry,
you got it?
I had that on. No, I had that as my question. I wanted you to talk about it. So right on cue.
Man, yeah, the game. Man, the game is like, it's crazy, man. It's like legendary stuff. H-Town artists and rappers like fighting each other. I'm throwing clovers and shit. Like, it's dope, man. And then I put out another game. It's called Lil Flip Saves Christmas. It's for the kids. So all these games, they're on the Android, the Google, the App Store, iTunes apps, like, all that shit, how the Apple do. Google Play, it's available for PC. Wherever they get their apps at, man, we got games, man. So it's some shit you can do during quarantine. And then I partner with a game called Triopoly. Houston version, man, and it's dope. It's doing well, and we selling that, man. So, you know, I'm an entrepreneur, man. I work smart, not hard. I believe in having all kind of things and businesses around. And my current main focus now is my podcast, man. I got my own podcast called The Truth Shall Set You Free. So that's me and DJ Hardhitter. And yesterday we was in Dallas. We interviewed NWA affiliated, the DOC. You know what I mean? We got him. We interviewed Mr. Pookie, Mr. Lucci. In Miami, we chopped it up with Floyd Mayweather and Le'Veon Bell, Akon. Like, it's different people. We chopped it up. Gil Green, Mr. Fab from the Bay, and Jay Diggs. We interviewed them. Tomorrow I got to go interview Mr. Devin, the dude.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
So, you know, tomorrow, man, it's going to be, I'm going to interview Devin, the dude. Look, I'm going to interview his ass longer than what he think he going to get interviewed. At least 35 more minutes, because I need to have a part 1 and a part 2, because I've already told Devin how much he influenced me, you know, musically and things like that. I even painted Devin a picture for his birthday. When one time we had a show in Denver, it's like 5 years ago. I painted him a picture, and I actually, it's like real ashes in the painting, and we sprinkled a little real mota. You know what I mean? So he has his painting. I painted for him for his birthday. But yeah, tomorrow we go interview Devin, and we're gonna smoke a lot of NASA, man. Shout out to NASA. My bro JB, he got his own strain. This is the dopest shit. Hey man, say NASA, man.